Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name remains Kemisinola Afuakbe. Today we are going to be sewing this drafted female wide leg pant trouser that we pattern drafted in our last tutorial. If you haven't watched that video, you can click the info card at the top of this video or check the description for link on how to make cut and also pattern draft this female wide leg pant trouser. If tutorials like this are what you've been searching for, why don't you click the subscribe button below and put on your notifications so you can be notified when I upload new videos. So this is our pocket bag and this is our pocket opening. I've gone ahead to add ½ inch at the bottom of both the pocket bag and pocket opening. And this is the front pattern for our pant trouser. I've gone ahead to add 1 inch on both sides of the trouser. And also this is the back pattern. You can see this slanted waistline. Also gone ahead to add 1 inch on both sides of the back pattern. Now let's sew.
Feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us high.
First thing we are going to be starting with is taking out our office pin from the pocket bag and also from the pocket opening. So the next thing to do will be to sew our crotch line. We added 1 inch to the crotch line, so that's what we are going to be sewing first before adding our pocket. So now I'm arranging the front pattern. We added 1 inch to the crotch line, so that's what we are going to be sewing. I will be sewing 1 inch at the crotch line. And after that, I'm going to open up my trouser like this and add the pocket opening to the pocket. Just watch closely what I'm doing. I'm going to be adding the pocket opening and sewing with ½ inches. ½ inch is what we are going to be using to join the pocket to the pocket opening. So now after doing that, I've gone ahead to add my pocket opening to the pant trouser and also join my crotch line with 1 inch. You can see 1 inch. And after doing that, I went ahead to notch the ½ inch that I used in joining the pocket opening to the pant trouser. I notched, make sure to notch. So the next thing to do will be to fold my pant trouser this way, because now I'm going to top stitch on the pant trouser. I'm going to be top stitching. So just fold it this way and top stitch. So before going to my sewing machine, I'll be adding the pocket bag to the pocket opening. The curved part at the bottom is where we are going to be sewing. Remember, we added ½ inch, so that's what we are going to be sewing. I'll be joining the pocket bag to the pocket opening, sewing with ½ inch. Also doing the same thing for the other side. Right sides facing each other. So now after joining the pocket bag to the pocket opening and also top stitching on the pant trouser, this is what you should be having. So you can see me putting my hand, the pocket is almost ready. So now the next thing to do is to sew in our darts. Remember, adding darts to your pant trouser is optional. So now I added that when I was cutting, so now I'm just going to sew that. That's for the front, and now for the back. The back dart is slanted, so I'm trying to notch and also mark where the dart is going to be ending since it's slanted. So now I'm using my office pin to pin the end of our dart, and I'll be flipping it onto the wrong other side to mark where the dart is and also to mark the line so as not to sew the wrong part. Now I'll be going to my sewing machine and sewing the dart for the front and also for the back. So now I've sewn in the dart for the front. This is how the dart for the front is. The length is 7 inches. This is the dart for the front. And also this is the dart for the back pant trouser. And I also went ahead to sew in 1 inch at the crotch line for the back, leaving 8 inches allowance for the zipper. I measured down 8 inches. That is for the zipper. So I started after the 8 inches by sewing 1 inch allowance that was added for the crotch. So now I'll be placing my pant trouser, the back pant trouser, this way. And before I can place my front on the back to sew in the side allowances that we added, I'll be placing my pockets this way so as to pin them in place. So you're just going to fold your pocket this way, fold it in. So I'll be using my office pin to pin them in place. The top, the waistline, and also the side. Make sure it is equal since what we cut is equal. So it has to align. So make sure the pocket and the pocket bag is in place. So now after pinning them in place, it should look like this. I'll be placing this front trouser on the back now. I'm going to be placing it on the back this way, right sides facing each other. Make sure to take note, right sides facing each other. Then the side has to also align properly, the waistline has to align, and the edge also has to align. We added 1 inch when we were pattern drafting, so it's that 1 inch we are going to cut sew in now on both sides of the pant trouser. 1 inch on both sides. So now after sewing 1 inch on both sides of the pant trouser, this is the 1 inch that has been sewn in. The next thing to do now is to go to our inseam to sew in 1 inch. But before doing that, we are going to take our crotch line for the back and also for the front. You open up the seam allowance, the 1 inch seam allowance. We are going to open them up and place them close to each other, the front and the back crotch line. And you're going to take your office pin to pin them in place. And also place your inseam together this way. We are going to be sewing in 1 inch allowance that was added. So now after sewing the inseam with 1 inches that has been added, this is how the inseam of our pant trouser is looking. Make sure it is aligned. And after turning to the wrong side, to the right side rather, after turning our pant trouser to the right side, this is how it is looking. Our pant trouser is coming into place. So this is the front part. This is the front part of our pant trouser. You can see the pocket. You can see the pocket. So now the next thing is also to pin again that part at the waistline. So because we are going to be sewing that in with 1/4 of an inch. The pocket, we are going to be pinning down the pocket with 1/4 of an inch. And before going to the sewing machine, I'm also going to after pinning down the pocket, I'll also be adding my zipper to the pant trouser using the 8 inches allowance that has been added. So now I've gone ahead to add my zipper and also to pin down the pocket at the front. I also went ahead to cut the band for our pant trouser using the waistline measurement and adding 4 inches for the overlapping at the back for hook. So this is our pant trouser so far. I also went ahead, this is the band that I cut out with the waistline measurement and adding 4 inches allowance. So I folded it and I added stay to it to give it structure. So I just been adding this to the pant trouser and also folding the hem of our pant trouser. So now I've added the band to the pant trouser and also folded the hem of our pant trouser. So this is how our pant trouser is looking. Sewing the pant trouser is not really that hard if you follow every instruction. Now I'm just trying to cross check the measurements, that if the measurements are correct. Yeah, they are correct. So this is the tutorial for our pant trouser. Don't forget to click the subscribe button below if you haven't done that. I'll put all your notifications so you can be notified when I upload new videos. And also please share my videos. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate everyone so far. Can't wait for you guys to join me in the next tutorial. Bye for now. Thank you.